Hi, Lara from Forex Info USA with your free daily US dollar index Elliott Wave analysis on the 1st of March. I am doing this video 4.5 hours nearly after New York has closed. We are analysing the New York trading session for the 1st of March. If you would like Elliott Wave analysis for the euro dollar and or the pound dollar, go to www.forexinfo.us. The link, if you're watching this on YouTube, is right beside the video. Find the big fat green subscribe button and check out a package that's right for you. Starting our analysis with a reminder of the slightly bigger picture. This is a chart just going back for the last 10 years. We had a cycle degree wave A, a three-wave structure up here, followed by a three-wave structure down for B to end in 2008, followed by some recent upwards movement, a primary 1 up, primary 2 down, and we're just starting on a primary third wave up. Because this is an expanded flat correction, a 3 where B reaches below the start of A, we can expect a long, strong 5 waves up for C to follow, which should reach comfortably beyond the high point here of A. So we can expect in the coming next few years strong dollar rises to reach well above 122. So looking now at recent upwards movement, and we're just going to be looking at this blue 1 and this blue 2 here. These are minor degree. Here's this blue 1 and 2, and this is our recent 1, 2, and we're on a third wave at minor degree up. And I'm using a tentative trend channel here to try and see where exactly price is in this structure. And we've had some movement outside of this channel which denotes some sideways movement and a corrective structure, and it just seems to be coming back into this channel, and I expect we should be ready for another series of impulsive waves up. So I have this whole sideways movement as labelled as ABC for W, X, ABC for Y. Now looking at this on the daily chart, it's very tempting to look at this piece here and say that that should be perhaps 1 green, 2 green, 3. However, when you look at this structure on an hourly, it has a very strong 3-wave structure. It does not look like a 5. And for it to be a third within a third just doesn't make sense when you look at the breakdown on the hourly chart. So that's one reason why I've left this labelling all as a corrective combination. These waves within here, when you look at it on the hourly, have very strong 3-wave looks, most of them. It looks very corrective. It's got a lot of sideways movement, and that's exactly what combination. This is a flat X zigzag. That's exactly what those combinations' purpose seems to be, to extend the structure sideways. So now I'm taking you to an hourly. Before we go there, our targets on the upside remain the same. A target for the end to wave 3 blue still remains at 83.5. We've still got a little ways to go to get there. And this wave count is still invalidated with any movement below this point here, 78.44. We do not expect price to get back down into that territory for a long time at all. Taking you now to an hourly where this green 2 and this orange Y are analogous with this orange Y. Oops, sorry, forgot to put the green 2 in there. I'll go back and do that. And this is what I mean about this, is that strong upwards movement that you see on the daily, but when you look at it on the hourly, it's got an incredibly strong 3-wave look. This does not look like a third wave within a third wave. So although it has some strong upwards movement, especially here almost vertical, it's got a strong 3-wave look. I do not want to label that as a 5. Another problem with this structure is this, again, very clear, strong 3 waves look. However, like I said yesterday, I'm counting this as an A, B, C, and it should be a zigzag because B is not retracing at least 90% of A, which is a requirement if it was to be considered a flat correction. That's a rule for flat corrections, and B only retraces 82% of A. So I'm going to have to say that we could count this as a 5, although this could be an example of waves at well below minor degree, not quite meeting Elliott Wave rules perfectly every time. That does happen from time to time. However, either way you look at it, this certainly has a corrective look, ending most likely here. And as I said yesterday, we should have some upwards movement with the dollar, and that's what we're getting, possibly a 1, 2, 3, 4. We may see continuation up with a 5, and a fairly likely target could be 81.49 to 81.41, somewhere just up here. It could also end at 81.13 with a truncated fifth if wave 5 is to have price equality with wave 1. I think it seems more likely that it will extend a little further to that little zone, 81.41 to 81.49, and thereafter turn down for a bit of a correction before continuing back up. So either way you look at it, the correction is probably over, should be over by now, and it looks like it may be. However, I still want to see a good full 5 waves up and a new high above this point here before I finally call an end to this wave 2 green and end to this here and say that it's on its next leg up. Also, as I said yesterday, in the next couple of days, watching wave behaviour very carefully, I may move this 1 and 2 down to here and here, putting this piece as the central part of our third wave of the third wave. That does seem to fit wave behaviour a little bit better, and wave behaviour is important. So I'm going to watch this carefully over the next couple of days and perhaps adjust my wave count slightly to fit better with wave behaviour. Either way, the dollar's on the way up in the next few days. I think it's pretty much finished that sideways movement. We should be in again for some more strong dollar rises. Short-term target 83.5. I do hope this is helpful in your trading. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, may all your trades be profitable.